Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Pet Tower Defense Simulator. As you can see on the screen right now, on still a really long name. I swear they make their names longer on purpose every time they release a new game. Anyway, we have Update 6, which has introduced two things: a new story map, which is a Jurassic, and usually when they release a new story map, usually the pet that release alongside of it has something to do with that specific theme. Although we got a fire dragon, which, I mean, Jurassic, dragon, usually when I think of like Jurassic I think of like dinosaurs. I don't think we actually have any dinosaur themed pets, so I wouldn't mind like a T-Rex sort of thing. That'd be kind of cool, honestly, like just having like a slash attack. But anyway, we have a new pet as well, which is the fire dragon, which has a burn and a splash damage ability. I think that's what we'll call in this game. So then, in the last update, I think we got the Vampire Dragon. Also, by the way, sorry I haven't been uploading that much. Loom Legacy updated with a new event, and I've been grinding that, so yeah. And also, not any of the games that I've been playing have been, like, updated recently, so I don't, like, have anything really to play unless I play new simulators, which sometimes can take a while to get into. But anyway, we have the new, last update, we've got the Vampire Dragon, which has the ability for, like, a bleed effect. I'm going to compare it to the Vampire Dragon, because it's like a burn effect. I'm thinking it's going to be something similar to the Vampire Dragon. Also, just going to throw it out there, it just says a dragon. Now, where do dragons usually go? That is right, the Dragon Den. Well, not this dragon. This dragon is actually in here. It's actually here. Well, I got mine like 10 minutes ago before I started recording, because I thought, oh, I got 5 minutes left to actually get this thing, so yeah, I already have it, okay, so I don't actually start grinding for it and hatching, because I only had like 5 minutes left, so yeah, there's that. And like I said, I was a little bit busy, so didn't really hop on when the update actually released. I'm a little bit late, like 12 hours or so now. But anyway, we have the Fire Dragon, which is interesting. So like I said, it's got two good abilities, splash damage and a burn effect, which I'm assuming is going to be like the bleed effects, just like a reskin, which I'm just like, hey, you could just do like a poison effect now, whatever you want, just reskin it, which you might say that's kind of lazy, but I'd say that's pretty like efficient, okay, because I mean, it still looks cool, and they can tweak it a little bit different, but it's still like just the same thing basically. Anyway then, so for the Fire Dragon, I'm going to compare it to the Vampire Dragon. I want to compare it to the Ice one as well, and I'm going to compare it just to like a normal splash damage pet, which is the Blue Flame Call. It's still the one that I really use, but I haven't really been playing the game that much, as you can tell. All of my newer pets recently just still level 1, so yeah, don't really have like anything amazing to like showcase them. So anyway, let's go ahead, and I guess I'm just going to have to unequip my Greedy Leprechaun, which kind of sucks, because I don't really want to do that. Also, I'll lock it, equip it, and then let's go hop into a game, and we'll go like see it, how good it is. So base damage wise, it has 50 damage, 18 range, and 3 attack speed, which is like pretty decent. Compared to this, I mean, it does more damage, it has way more range, but it's like 1 second longer, so looks pretty good. We can definitely tell that the speed is probably going to go up to like 5 or 6 seconds to attack when it has the splash damage and the burn, maybe even 7 if they want to like make it that high. But anyway, let's go hop into a game then now and like see how good it is. I'm just going to go on to Infinite, because no new pets in like the Dragon Den or the Phoenix Den, or whatever it's called, the Phoenix Nest I think it's called. Nothing has been introduced onto the Phoenix one, and I think there's only like, what, 1 Phoenix? I might be lying, there might be actually more than that. So anyway, gonna go give it a try, okay. The range actually is pretty darn good for this, so I liked it. Also, I haven't played in Infinite mode for so long. Probably actually, I guess I could lead with this one. I guess I could lead with this one, it's not too bad. Also, I don't know I have the Galaxy Dragon. I probably should have brought along the other one, the Phoenix, because that's just like a better version of it, to be honest. And hey, the attack animation looks kind of cool, so yeah. Anyway, I'll be back now in a second. Or actually, wait, you get the burn ability like instantly. Dang, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, give me enough. Okay, now we have a burn, which is like 0.5. Although, as you can tell, we're kind of one-shotting them, so I can't really tell. Also, when we upgraded it, I don't think we got any stat buffs. I think we just got the burn ability, which I guess is not too bad. I'm not going to complain about that, but yeah. I'm a little bit interested, though. Although I'm still one-shotting them, I'm a little bit interested to like see what this is. I think 0.5 just means, oh, whatever damage you did to them, it's cut in half, and that's how long the burn effect lasts, which is basically like the exact same as the bleed effects. The only issue is, though, I don't think the Vampire Dragon has a splash damage, which means the Fire Dragon, if it doesn't, the Fire Dragon is just like a better version, to be honest. At least that's what I'm going to assume. So yeah, but as you can tell, still kind of one-shot them. Actually, I guess we could put one of these down really quickly as well. Also, this one also gets the bleed effect straight away. So I mean, the attack speed is the exact same. Also, these are both level 1. I haven't, like, upgraded any of them. Okay, actually, there's a pet here that I can actually hit. Okay, hit it, and let's see what happens. 25, right? Yeah, okay, so it's very similar to the bleed effect, if not, like, the exact same, just like a reskin, which, hey, like I said, is kind of lazy, but it's kind of efficient at the same time. I mean, it's like a simulator. Like, you can't really expect too much from simulators because they're all, like, kind of do the same thing. But yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I'm going to assume that it's like it works the exact same as the bleed effect, and when the Vampire Dragon hits something and they're bleeding, it will hit them for half damage, I think for 3 turns or 4, I actually forgot. I'm assuming that the burn also does that exact same thing as well. So then, I'm gonna like start working on these then, I'll get them both to max, and we'll like try and line up these to like show you like which one's better, I guess. But it looks like this one will most likely be better, because I don't think this one had a splash damage. So anyway, I'll be back now in a second. Okay then, we're back. As you can tell, I have worked a little bit, so I've got all of the dragons lined up, and I've got the final upgrade, and I've like put down some other pets like to compare it to, and I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the best pet that I actually have on the field right now, so there's like a spoiler basically. So anyway, first off, I actually want to say that here is the splash damage like animation. Also, I don't think I've ever seen this dragon pet. Like, it's not a box. If you look at like all of the other pets, they're all boxes. This is like the only pet in this game, I believe, that isn't just a box. Also, I don't think I've seen this pet in any of their other games, like in their pet battle simulator or anything like that. So that could potentially mean that we might get another update in one of the other games with this specific pet, because they usually like to share around their pets. Also, that flame reminds me so much of like sword fights on the heights. I wonder if that's actually where it's been taken from. Like, if you look at the fire when it's attacking, it looks very similar to like sword fight on the heights. But anyway, going to go over it then, okay? So like I said, this is a pretty damn good pet for what it is. So upgrade 0, as usual. When you upgrade it once, you only get the burn effect, which I mean is alright. I mean, the burn effect is like pretty cool anyway. And you get like some pretty good damage, and then once you can tell like, oh, just a little bit increase, just another little bit increase, and again just like a damage increase, and then once you finally upgraded it, you got your 130 damage, which sounds pretty bad until you count in, or until you add in like all of the abilities. And there's one stat that didn't change at all, and that is the attack speed. So it started as 3 and it ends as 3, and the range gets better and the damage gets better. So on, for comparison, okay, here's the Fire Dragon, 130 damage, okay, 24 range, 3 attack speeds. Vampire Dragon, basically the exact same, like the attack speed is the same, it has like 1 more range, which let's be honest is like basically the exact same, it doesn't really do too much, and the damage is a little bit better by 20. I mean, both of these are level 1s, non-upgraded, like I haven't evolved any of these. So yeah, also the Vampire Dragon I think is like way cheaper to get to upgrade 3, because I mean the Fire Dragon has 4 upgrades, so I guess like a little bit of a benefit to the Vampire Dragon, it costs a little bit cheaper, which makes sense. It isn't that good, because when you count in like the damage factor, yeah, 150 damage, that's pretty good. Also the bleed effect is 0.5, so that means, oh, you do 150 damage, and then whenever they take bleed damage, they take 75 extra damage. Also, I can't remember exactly what the bleed effects damage is, like how many times it affects them. I want to say it's 3 or 4, I don't exactly remember. But for the Fire Dragon's burn ability, it only hits twice as long. So basically, it effectively doubles the damage on the Fire Dragon. So basically, this goes up to like 260 for every time they attacks, basically, if they have a lot of health, so they get hit those extra 2 burns. Although the better part about the Fire Dragon is, it doesn't just have the burn ability. The Vampire Dragon only has the bleed ability. The Fire Dragon has a splash damage, so it can hit 4 pets, which effectively means it does way more damage than the Fire Dragon. Like, absolutely way more damage. So, Fire Dragon is just like a better version of the Vampire Dragon, unfortunately. Not really too sure if like want to like try and buff the Vampire Dragon, because the Fire Dragon just kind of like outclasses the Vampire one, like in every regard. Like, its attack speed doesn't go up, okay, that's cool. And I think that's like probably like, I want to say this is the only splash damage pet that doesn't get an attack speed increase. Like, usually they become a lot slower to attack whenever they get the attack speed. Like this one, for example, Blue Flame, usually is 2. And it almost doubles when it gets the attack speed, it's splash damage. But anyway, compared to like the Blue Flame Call, this one has 5 splash damage, which is one little bit better, which is pretty good. But this is mostly for like damage output. Like, it's meant to do like massive damage. Its range is small. Its attack speed is like pretty good, but compared to like this, I mean, they're practically the same, I guess. But that 0.5 seconds does kind of matter in this situation because, like I said, because this has a burn effect. Again, the Fire Dragon is better than the Flame Call, I would say. This does more raw damage. This does more like overlasting damage. So I would say that the Fire Dragon is better than the Blue Flame Call, which sucks because I've evolved the Blue Flame Call 3 times. It is maxed evolved. I haven't touched the Fire Dragon yet. I'm pretty sure it's level 1 as well. I'm not exactly too sure, I don't remember. But yeah, basically, a level 1 non-fully evolved Fire Dragon is, I would say is better than the Blue Flame Call, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's bound to happen at some point that like just power scaling, like power creep basically is going to happen in every game, just how it usually goes. But yeah, Fire Dragon, I would say one of the best new pets in the game. Also, I put on the Blizzard Demon just like give like comparison, but it doesn't really compare too much because this is like a support pet. This is like a splash damage, like pretty good damage pet. But this one isn't meant to be doing damage. It has good range. Fire Dragon has more range. It attacks pretty slow, but it's meant to like freeze them in place. So this is always like going to be good paired up for like your hard hitters, like your Galaxy Dragon. So yeah, Fire Dragon pretty darn good. So I think for the team that I would put together right now, I would probably go Galaxy Dragon, the Phoenix that has also the area of effects ability, I forgot what it's called. The Fire Dragon I would also put on because it's like pretty good for like splash as well, and again because it has that burn effect, it can like chip down bosses like I guess pretty effectively as well. Even if they're out of the range, they can still take a little bit of damage, which is pretty good. All in that, I'd probably say the Greedy Leprechaun just because it's really good to like get enough resources and money to like put down your pets immediately. And last, honestly, I don't really know what the last one would be. I would probably say like maybe just like something that does massive damage, not really like splash damage, but something that does like a lot of damage in one hit just for bosses, because like all of the pets I just said don't really deal with bosses that much. Like yeah, they can do like some pretty good damage, but because of their splash damage or like their area of effects damage, those abilities are mostly catered towards like non-boss pets that are all in like hordes. There's like a boss pet that is one solo pet that has a huge amount of health, isn't really going to get affected by splash damage because you're only hitting it once. So I would say that you probably want like a really like good boss killer, which honestly I'm not really too sure. Anyway, I'm going to sell these really quickly in the game, and actually I want to have a look really quickly like what is the best pets when it comes to like just dealing with bosses. So I'll be back when we go to the hub now. Okay, we're back. I actually just left the game and rejoined, so I didn't actually get any money for that, but it's fine. I usually end spending Robux like every time that they do an update anyway, because like I said, I haven't like been grinding the game that much because I've just been like doing other things. But basically, I want to like look at the team, and I've like quickly gone through them, and I still think that the Exalted Angel takes the cake for how much damage it does in one attack. That hasn't like it hasn't got any abilities, which does suck unfortunately, but because it does so much damage, I feel like this is still like the best boss killer that you can have. Although I might be forgetting a pet, so if I was going to make a team, I would probably go along the lines of, oh, I want my my Galaxy Dragon and my Meteor Phoenix, so those are the 2 pets in the game that has a area of effects ability. Then I would go for the Fire Dragon, because like I said, the Fire Dragon looks like the best normal splash damage pet now, because it has splash damage and a burn effect, so the damage like accumulates pretty effectively, I would say. And then like I said, I would usually want to like say, hey, bring a pet for something like to help with bosses, which I would say like is the Exalted Angel. And then, other than that, the last one is like up to you. Like, if you have the Greedy Leprechaun and you want to like get your team prepared really quickly, I would say go for the Greedy Leprechaun. But the Greedy Leprechaun doesn't like help you other than that. So once you're like what, like maybe like wave 40, you've got all of your pets upgraded to the max. That's basically it. Then it's just like, oh, let's see how long you last. Whereas if you don't have the Greedy Leprechaun and you want to bring another pet, which actually helps your team, like maybe the Blizzard Demon, like you can get a lot further, but it'll take a lot more time preparing your like entire team. So it's really up to you. For like quick games, I'd say the Greedy Leprechaun, because then you can just AFK a lot when actually you can just AFK completely once your entire team is like set up. So it's kind of up to you. I would just go for this team. On that note, I might be forgetting a pet. So if there's any like recommendations like replacing the Exalted Angel, because it hasn't got an ability. The only like good part about the Exalted Angel is that it does a lot of damage to one target, but there could just be other pets. I mean, its speed is pretty good. I don't think it goes any higher. It might go to like 4 speed. I actually don't remember. Like I said, it's been a while. But anyway, I would say this might be the team that I might go for. The Inferno Overseer. Wait, which one? Wait, which one was the one that had the Oh no, which was the pet that had the area effect? Which one was the Inferno Overseer? I don't remember this pet. Like I said, it's been a while. I don't remember all the pets anymore. Let me go to their Discord really quickly. Okay, so the Meteor Phoenix is the AoE one. The Inferno Overseer is the splash damage one. Oh, I could have actually compared the Fire Dragon to this one. So, not really too sure what I would say, because I haven't really compared to this one. I think I remember saying that the Inferno Seer was better than the Blue Flame Call, so I probably should have compared it to... I probably should have compared the Fire Dragon to the Overseer, but, I mean... I still would say the Fire Dragon is most likely better. That burn effect and splash damage is like really, really nice to have. So anyway, gonna leave off here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.